my YouTube channel, well, my first YouTube channel, which is my first video ever. And so I know I'm really low on subscribers right now, but don't worry because we will get that up. So, but we're doing a reaction video today for my first video. We're doing a reaction video, and what I don't really know like what to do at this point, but like what we're going to be reacting to is this video right here. Mal and Uma are sisters. So yeah, you know, they just, I don't know, I just find this video very, very similar. So yeah, let's get started.
Dad!
He's my father.
Everyone in Auradon knows that Hades is Mal's dad, which got us thinking, who's your dad, Uma? You've been pretty much tight-lipped about your family tree. Sure, you're the daughter of Ursula, but your abilities surpass your mother's by a long shot. You're smart, resourceful, and curious. So you must have found out who your dad is at some point or another.
I don't know about
come
you
on,
guys,
Uma,
but I
tell
always
us
thought
the
that
truth.
Mal and
I'm
Uma
done
would be
waiting for a
sisters
day that will never
from
come.
the
There's way more to
similarities
Mal and
in
Uma's relationship
in
than meets
E3,
the
so,
eye.
like,
They're
if you guys
stronger
think they're
together for
sisters or
some
whatever,
undisclosed reason,
comment in this
and we
video.
believe we know why. Watch until the end to find out what Mal, Uma, and Maui have in common.
Ben saw something in you, and today, Uma, I saw it too. You care. Uma, you care about everybody.
There are two ways Mal and Uma could be related, and they both have to do with Hades.
Yeah, to be honest,
Disney
I already
often
thought
draws
they were
inspiration from Greek mythology, which is where the Lord of the Underworld originates from. When it comes to Greek mythology, Mal and Uma aren't related, but when you combine the Disneyverse with the mythological world, Uma and Mal's family tree does in fact cross branches. In the earliest The Little Mermaid drafts, King Triton and Ursula were brother and sister, and since Hades is Triton's uncle, this means that he's Ursula's uncle too. This would make Uma and Mal distant cousins. It would also make Uma and Ariel first cousins too. Although Disney chose to omit Ursula and Triton's relationship from the movie, there are still some subtle hints that link them together. But for now, let's put the
let me just
Disneyverse and
ask you
Greek
guys a quick
mythology
question.
aside and
If you
focus
guys
on the
think that Mal
Descendants
and
world.
Uma are
Things are
sisters,
very
comment down
different in the
this
United
video
States of
and
Auradon,
subscribe.
and so
But
is
if
the
you guys
relationship
think
between Mal and Uma. In this
and
universe,
Evie
they're
are
much
sisters,
closer
then,
than distant cousins. They're
how about you
half-sisters.
just subscribe?
Let's look
Because
at some of the facts.
yeah,
Mal and
Hades
Uma are
has
about
something
the
to do
same
with
age
this.
and grew up together on the Isle of the Lost.
You wanting something from me, and me watching you squirm like a worm on a hook.
Uma's father has to have lived on the Isle, or her conception wouldn't make sense. Hades told Mal in Descendants 3 that being married to her mother wasn't easy.
She's not the easiest person to get along with.
So we know that Hades and Maleficent got divorced right around the time that Mal was born. So it's possible that Hades dated around after calling it quits with
Mal
Maleficent.
and Maleficent
There are
and
so many
Ursula.
clues that point towards Mal and Uma being half-siblings, one of them being Mal and Uma's instant connection since childhood. But something happened for Mal to suddenly turn on Uma in the novel Rise of the Isle of the Lost. And we're thinking Maleficent had a hand in this. Maleficent must have known about Hades
to
and
be honest, you
Ursula's
guys, you know,
fling,
if,
which
like,
would make her
an
despise
uncle
Uma.
or, like,
So
a-
separating
a
Uma
aunt
and Mal
or
would have been a
something, the
top
daughter-
priority. And since Mal was keen on making her mother proud, she probably didn't think twice before betraying Uma. Being able to transform into fantastical beasts is another thing these two VKs have in common. Uma can turn into a cicalia. She can control water and use sea magic. And Mal can turn into a fire-breathing dragon. Both Uma and Mal can use complicated spells, and Uma can even use spells right out of Mal's spellbook. That doesn't sound like sea magic to us. Mal and Uma are the only VKs in Auradon who can transform into large creatures in the blink of an eye. Sure, they might get this from their mother's side of the family, but if Mal and Uma were only half magical, why would they be stronger than their mothers? It sounds like they have some other powers at play here, which likely come from their shared father, Hades. We also notice that Mal and Uma have similar hair colors. Although Maleficent doesn't show her hair, she's known for repping the color purple. So we can only assume that she has a head of purple hair like Mal's. Hades' hair is vibrant blue. Put those together and you get Mal's purple-blue hair. Then there's Uma. Her mother Ursula was voiced by Whoopi Goldberg in Descendants 2.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
so we can only imagine that Ursula has dark skin and white hair. But Uma's hair is a mix of white, black, and blue. So where does this mysterious blue color come from? We're pointing a finger at
Why do
Hades.
Hades?
But the most
If
obvious
Hades
sign that
really
Uma
is
and
Mel
Mal are
and Uma's
sisters has
dad,
to do with
then,
Hades'
like,
ember. Before
they
giving Mal
wanted
his
to post,
ember,
like,
Hades
I don't
told her that it only responded fully to him because he's a god.
You're only half Hades. The Ember won't do everything for you that it does for me.
But for some odd reason, Uma and Mal were able to use the Ember to its full potential when together. Mal didn't accomplish this with Evie, Jay, or Carlos, but when it came to Uma, magic happened. On top of that, Uma's seashell necklace was also reacting to Mal, so maybe it sensed their close relationship. Mal and Uma quickly realized that they were strong together, but they never explained why. And guys, we doubt it has to do with the power of love or friendship, because if that were the case, Mal wouldn't have needed Uma to save Auradon. Hades told Mal that if she got the ember wet, it would be game over. Yet
And I will
somehow
end this
she managed
video
to
right
revive
here,
it with
so,
Uma's
like,
help. Mal
thank you
couldn't ignite
so
the ember
much for
alone. She could
watching.
only use it at
Don't,
half capacity.
Be sure
But if Mal and
to
Uma are
subscribe
truly
and
Hades'
like
daughters,
this video
that makes
for
them
more.
both demigods.
If you guys have any
and the power
dares
of
or
two
challenges or
demigods should
requests you
equal
want
out
me
to
to
the
do,
power of one.
just know that
this
I'm right here
explains
to
why
do
Mal
it.
and Uma were
And yeah,
able to do
love
what
you
they
guys.
did.
Have a nice
And luckily
day.
Audrey and the
And
Scepter
yeah,
were no
bye.
match for Uma and